If they ever started. Coach is down there talking. Oh. Have you come up to a Lovington game before? No? Okay, yeah. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, that's on, that's on. This is muted. This is not. Gosh, that mute doesn't seem to work. Welcome to Wildcat Gym in Lovington. I'm Dawn Morgan. It's time for Lovington versus Clovis here in the confines of Art Carger Court, newly named and designated. They just recently did the painting and home of the Wildcats. I'm here with Jonathan, who's running camera, and we are going to bring you the Lovington Clovis game here on this Friday night. And these two teams have met before, but coming into tonight, your Lovington Wildcat boys, coached by Casey Pack, they come in at 10-7 and ranked 17th in state 4A. They are going up against Clovis, a 5A school, of course, and Clovis comes in at 10-8 on the season under head coach Joshua Maddox, and they are ranked number 19 in 5A in the state of New Mexico overall. And these two teams have met twice this season. They met on December 5th, very early in both the seasons for these teams, and the Lovington boys lost that one 64-26. But hold on, the next time they met was 3 weeks later in tournament on December 29th, and again Lovington lost to Clovis by only 1 point, 55-54 the score that night. And so here they meet for the third and final time in this season, as Clovis will begin district play on Tuesday the 24th next week against Carlsbad, and Lovington will start district play on the 27th, 1 week from tonight here against Artesia here at Wildcat Gym. So these two teams coming up, and Lovington decidedly better in that second game of the season against Clovis. And in fact, Clovis just beat Goddard their last game coming into this one tonight. They played Goddard, who of course is in the district with Lovington, and they beat Goddard 54-50. Just by 4 points. And so that's kind of a good gauge about where Lovington might stand against Goddard. And it certainly means that Lovington can come into this game tonight feeling like they've got a chance against Clovis. They came within 1 point of beating them the last time. So tonight on home court, you know, who's to say? Lovington could very well come away with a win tonight. Of course, Clovis is going to do everything they can to keep that from happening. They are always tough. They're having a solid season, but even when they're, you know, not having a spectacular season, they are still tough. Clovis will always be a physical team and aggressive team. So no matter what the scoreboard says, they're always a tough team to play, no matter. So Lovington is looking to, again, just continue to get sharp and get ready for district. And this is certainly the way that they'll do it. They have one more game. Lovington has one more game after tonight before district. They are scheduled to play on Tuesday the 24th against Chaparral here at 5:30 p.m. So that sets up the game for tonight. We'll take a break and come back in a couple of minutes and continue your pregame show, your Stone Oil Field pregame show here. And thank you very much to all of our sponsors, but we'll hear from a few of those starting right now, and back with more Lovington boys basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com. and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym for Lovington boys basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with the play-by-play tonight. TJ Miracle on assignment tonight, covering another game, or games rather. And Jonathan is running camera here at Wildcat Gym. The Lovington and Clovis boys are down warming up on the Art Carger court. We have about 9 minutes left in the pregame, and you're listening to your Stone Oilfield Services pregame show here on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks to all of our sponsors. And coming into this one, expecting a good basketball game. These two played, of course, the last time, as I said a few minutes ago, and it was just a one-point game. Clovis squeaking out of that one, 55-54. So Lovington knowing that they come in, and if they bring it, they could definitely come away with a win over Clovis, and that would be awesome, as Lovington 4A, Clovis 5A, and continue to get set and get sharp for district. You know, they're going to come right out of the box and face Artesia, one of their fiercest foes, first to rattle out of the box, that is, next Friday. Here is the team for Clovis. Let's run down the roster. Number 2 is Brian Weiss. Number 3, Khalil Torres-Pierre. Number 4 is Kaylin Parker. Number 10 is Zoe Perez. Number 11 is Manuel Gutierrez. Number 12 is Champ Gooden. Number 14, Hunter Egbert. Number 20 is Josh Wimbish. Number 22, Marvin Cox. Number 24 is Jaden Levinshone. Number 30 is Jaden Cox. Number 32 is RJ Nora. And number 33 is JJ Jones. And Clovis Wildcats are under head coach Joshua Maddox. And your team leaders, your leading scorer for Clovis, according to the stats that they have posted online, is Kaylin Parker, averaging 11.6 points per game. Leading in assists is Brian Weiss with 2.5 per game. Leading free throw scorer is Champ Gooden at 50%. Marvin Cox is leading in rebounds with 9 per game and blocks in 4.3 per game. So he's obviously your size and your muscle, Marvin Cox. Look to hear his name a lot in this game. RJ Nora leading in steals, 2.2, so he's going to be quick and in there trying to force turnovers. And Parker is going to be your scorer. So if all of those players are here tonight, they got the warm-up jerseys on, so I can't tell who's who yet. But that is your roster for Clovis, and they have a lot of seniors on their roster. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and of those 6, let's see, Weiss, your leading in assists, is a senior. Parker, your scorer, is a junior. Let's see, coming down, Cox, your leading rebounder and blocker, is a junior. RJ Nora, your leading in steals, is a senior. So, you know, they're heavy on experience here, on seniors and juniors. Not a young team, much more of an experienced team. However, Lovington, here is your roster. And Lovington, number 1, Diego Garcia. Number 2, Hector Bonilla. Number 3, Julian Arroyo. Number 4, Wyatt Gomez. Number 5 is Zadrick Betancourt. Number 10 is Ishmael Martinez. Number 11 is DeMarcus Thompson. Number 12 is Micah Pondo. Number 20 is Adam Sanchez. Number 22, Anson Marquez. Number 23, Ondalas Cardenas. Number 24, Kale Covington. Number 30 is Oscar Galindo. Number 32, Ezekiel Guzman. And number 33, Valente Herrera. And I believe your managers are Melanie Cervantes and Elijah Rivero. So that is the roster, and both teams carrying a lot of players on their roster. And Lovington has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors on the roster. Arroyo is a junior. Betancourt, a junior. DeMarcus Thompson, a junior. Anson Marcus, a junior. Cardenas, just a sophomore. Covington, just a sophomore. And I say just, that's because they're, we can look forward to a couple more years with them on the team. And they're already producing, for Lovington and among the team scorers, the team leaders. So it's good that we kind of have a combination of experience and younger players coming up. And a few more sophomores in there, and even a couple of freshmen. So it's Lovington versus Clovis here in Lovington tonight. We've got about 4.5 minutes left on the pregame clock. This is your Stone Oilfield Services pregame show. I'm Dawn Morgan, along with Jonathan running camera here for us. And we will take another timeout. I know that the teams soon will be they'll be gathering them in and then lining them up and getting ready for the announcements and for our national anthem, which in the background you can hear. That's the Stray Cats. They are the pep band for Lovington and doing a good job. And it's a pretty full gym. Both sides, a healthy crowd here, and people still coming in. A handful of Clovis folks in purple that I see down below us and to the left. So we'll take a timeout, come back in a couple of minutes, and get this one underway. It's Lovington hosting Clovis tonight, a 4A, 5A matchup, and it looks to be a good ball game. Glad you're with us. This is Lovington Boys Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net. We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Nowell Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Nowell Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Nowell Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Nowell Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. As we get ready, a couple of minutes left on the pregame clock here. The tilt tonight is the 4A Lovington Wildcats versus the 5A Clovis Wildcats. And up next, Lovington is actually coming off of a win. They've got some good momentum as they beat Ruidoso 74-58. And next up will be, Chaparral. And I believe that is listed as a home game, so that should be here on Tuesday night. And then, of course, starting district on next Friday. So Lovington, hopefully all the players healthy. I don't, because that was a road game against Ruidoso. And hopefully tonight everybody on the roster is healthy and ready to go. So are we. And I think we will be taking another break here in just a few seconds as the teams are starting to come out on the court, the Art Carger court, and to line up and get ready. There was a JV game, and the Lovington JV lost to Clovis 63-32. And if they did a national anthem before the JV game, they may not do another one tonight. We'll just have to see. But they certainly will line up. And here comes Lovington out of their locker room, getting ready. They're in their home whites with the blue letters and numbers. And Clovis in their road, it really is black. They have dark purple numbers with some pinstriping around their numbers and letters. They're a little more difficult to pick up, but they're instead of being in their a bright purple uniform, they've chosen black uniforms with a purple and white lettering and numbering. So that's hopefully I'll be able to pick up those numbers for you. And yes, they're calling out the teams out onto the court. And we will see. We'll take a couple of minute break, And at the very least, they'll be doing introductions, and at the most, they'll be doing, yep, we're doing a national anthem. So we'll be back in a couple minutes here with more Lovington boys basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services. Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net. We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now a Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now a Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now a Pharmacy located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now a Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. Just about ready to get this one tipped off. Your starters for Clovis will be Gutierrez, Gooden, Cox, Nora, and Jones. Your starters for Lovington will be Arroyo, Gomez, Betancourt, Thompson, and Pando. And it's going to be Thompson going up against Cox in the center for the tip-off. And let's get this one up and away. Lovington Boys Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with Jonathan running camera tonight. We appreciate Jonathan being here, and he always does a great job. So looking forward to a good game between these two. And let's get it tipped off. Here comes the ref with the ball into the circle. The Wildcat in center court. The tip's going to go the way of Clovis. Clovis, that's Gutierrez, running the point across the timeline. Off to the left, gets the ball back. Bounces it over to Nora on the right. Clovis just passing the ball around the perimeter, getting a feel, trying to work that ball, find somebody in the middle. Now 33, Jones thinks about the three, and as he does, loses the handle. First turnover for Clovis, and nice pickoff there. Aranda with the ball for Lovington. Moves back to center court, calling some offense. Leaves it off for Thompson. Thompson leaves it off for Pondo. Again, there, just moving it. They give it to Arroyo. Oh, and he pops it. Or actually, that was number 3. Yeah, Arroyo pops a 3 and puts Lovington up 3-0. And the ball going down the other way. It's going to end up being another turnover. It's going to be a Lovington ball. Lovington's got it. So they not only got the first 3 points on the board, now it's bounce pass to Betancourt on down into the right corner. He's getting worked on hard, though, Clovis. And Lovington passing the ball, trying to be very, very crisp about it. And number 12, Pondo, loses the handle on the ball, gets it back before it goes into the back court, but gets bumped into. And let's see what they're going to do. They're going to call a foul, a bump foul. They haven't put anything up on the board yet. They haven't put anything on the board. And one of the scoreboards here, the one that's over in the east end, does not work. It's not completely functional. It's showing the score and rudimentary stuff. Give it back to to Clovis. And again, there was no foul up on the board. They may have just called the backcourt violation because the ball did cross into it. So maybe called that before the bump. Clovis has the ball back, moving it around the perimeter. And now that is Gooden driving into the lane, puts it up and in for the right side, and Clovis is up on the board. Lovington still leading 3-2 in this first quarter. A pass down to Cardenas in the game. He gets it into Gomez. Gomez right there by the basket. Didn't take the shot. Instead kicks it out to Betancourt. Betancourt takes the shot. It won't fall. Lovington with the rebound. That was Arroyo. But then loses handle on it. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Clovis ball. So Lovington needed to capitalize. If you're gonna force a turnover or get a fast break advantage, gonna have to try to make them fall, take the shots and make them fall. Clovis, a bad pass over to J.J. Jones, ends up going out of bounds over to the student section. So it'll be another turnover, second one for Clovis. One turnover for Lovington, and Lovington will have the ball. They'll inbound there right in front of the student section. It'll be Betancourt to inbound. He's there with Arroyo. Arroyo gonna run the point, calling the O. Heads to the left, pulls up, top of the arc, moves right, moves it off for Thompson. Thompson drives the lane, then kicks it out to Betancourt. Betancourt gets it over to number 23 on Cardenas in the left side, then kicks it back out to Arroyo. Stops top of the arc, pops it, won't fall, and that rebound brought down by Nora, and then immediately stolen away. Has nice moves by Betancourt, a nice steal. And third turnover for Clovis. And on Dallas, looking for some room. Passing around the arc. Clovis starting to get a lot more aggressive. I mean, they're always aggressive. Lovington's just passing it. All right, keeping the ball moving. Oh, and then number 4, Parker getting very close on Betancourt, and he stumbles, goes out of bounds. There's no foul, no whistle. Just is a turnover. Second one for Lovington. Here comes Clovis. As Weiss passes it off. Get it in the corner. They're going to pass it around the outside of the arc. It's number 2. Weiss thinking about the 3. Gets it into the corner. Shots up, no good. And the rebound by Arroyo. That's his second. Arroyo stops, takes a look at the court, calling for the O. Not finding any room. He turns around. And Casey Pack wants a timeout. So Lovington, just stuttering just a little bit there, trying to figure out their offense. And Casey Pack calls for the timeouts. Just a 30-second timeout. We're just going to keep this one right here as it is 3-2. Wildcats leading this one early on here in the first quarter. Not a lot of scoring. Turnovers already. 3 by Clovis, 2 by Lovington, and not a lot of shots taken already. An awful lot of passing and just hesitancy really on both sides, and neither side taking advantage of the turnovers and getting points on the board. Your scoring so far is because of a 3-pointer by Arroyo and 2 points by Gooden for Clovis. So here we are out of the timeout. 4:26 left to play in this first quarter here in Lovington. Lovington boys basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. So Lovington will inbound out of their own timeout right in front of the students. That's going to be Betancourt into Arroyo. Arroyo leaves it off for Betancourt. Betancourt to Thompson. Thompson's going to drive in, decide to take it in the lane and put it up and in. A nice move. 2 points by Thompson has Lovington up 5-2, but very quickly a nice fast transition by Clovis. They take the ball down, and number 12, Gooden, tries to put it in from the right. It doesn't fall. Lovington jumps up for the they're going to say a foul on Gooden, a reach foul. So that's the first foul, first team foul, and give it over to Lovington. Lovington with the ball. That's Thompson bringing it down under pressure. Gives it to Dallas, then he gives it to Zadrick. Betancourt tries a 3-pointer from the right wing, won't fall. And then Thompson with a rebound and putback. 4 points in the game for him, makes it 7-2. And just like that, going the other way, a nice steal and another turnover as Lovington very, very quick. And then they lose it. So after all of that, forcing the turnover, bringing it down, getting it to Wyatt Gomez, and just could not hang on to it. Goes out of bounds underneath the basket. So a turnover by Lovington. So, but really great hustle. And there's a Clovis away from the ball, a Clovis player down on the court. Looks like they've got him, he's on his stomach. Nope, he's on his back, that is. And I think maybe he just slipped and maybe he got the wind knocked out of him. They kept him down, just he's up and running back. So he'll come off the court, though. It's going to be number 2, Weiss, over to inbound for Clovis. So, again, Lovington, great hustle, great speed, doing some nice transitions. They just need to hang on to the ball and make those turnovers count. They are up 7-2 on this one with 3:25 left to play. Clovis's ball. They're going to work it on the left side. Pass around the perimeter. They got Wimbish in now. They've got Torres Pierre in. Oh, and another steal. This one by Arroyo. He takes it coast to coast, lays it up and in. And Lovington up 9-2. And Clovis wants a timeout. And will take it with them. Wow. Lovington leading Clovis with 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to play. We're back in 30 seconds with more Lovington Wildcat basketball.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
And we're back at Wildcat Gym. Lovington putting on a show here, and they could be up more than is on the board, but they missed a couple of chances to score points on turnovers. 9-2, Clovis's ball out of the Clovis timeout. That's and taken away again. Julian Arroyo with another steal coming in off that bad pass that Torres Pierre made, and up and in. 2 more points. Amazing. 11-2 now. Clovis now coming the other way, and that's a 3 as Weiss stops and pops one from outside the arc there, just kind of on the left side. So makes it 11-5. Just 2:30 left to play in this one. Coming the other direction. Lovington's got it. Oh, and passing between Thompson and Andalas Cardenas. It's picked off by Clovis, and then they're going to call a travel. So give it right back to him. The teams trade turnovers. And it'll be Lovington ball. 11-5 your score. The Lovington is leading. They inbound it, pass it around, a fight for it as Betancourt had his hand on it. And they call a jump ball. He and Gooden were fighting for the ball there. The arrow's going to go the way of Lovington, though. So Gomez will inbound underneath the Lovington basket. 2:20 left to play. Having trouble finding somebody. Gets it out to Cardenas. Cardenas leaves it off for Arroyo. Arroyo on the left wing. A bounce, call little O, gives it off to Andalas. Then to Thompson. Thompson works it around, gives it to Arroyo. Stops, talks about the three, then pulls in a little teardrop floater, won't fall, but the rebound is by Gomez. He puts it up, it won't fall. A fight for the rebound. The ball comes down, it goes out of bounds. No foul, but it's going to be Clovis basketball. So 11-5 your score as Lovington leading this one. 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. 2 minutes, 3 seconds. Clovis inbounds underneath the Lovington basket. And they're going to give that to Gooden. He'll bring it up, center court. Set the O, pass it around right to the right side, then in the right corner. Pass it back. That's going to be Weiss taking it now. Back to the right corner. Little bounce pass in. And I think they're going to call a foul, a little reach foul, as on the bounce pass. I think one of the Lovington, and they're going to call it, let's see, on 32? No, 22. That was Anson Marquez in the game. So foul on the floor. And Clovis inbounds and stolen away. Bad pass. They give it to Andalas Cardenas. He takes it to the hoop, puts it in from the right, makes it 13-5. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter, and Lovington is leading. Clovis has got it, pass it around the outside of the perimeter. Weiss has got it, gets it over to Wimbish. Wimbish gets it over to into the left corner. Almost loses, well, does lose the handle off on the ball. That was Gutierrez fumbling for it, and that they are going to say, okay. Whistle sounds, and they call the foul on J.J. Jones. That's his first, second team foul on Clovis. Give the ball to Lovington. The foul was on the floor. Arroyo gets the ball. The inbound, bounce pass to Arroyo. Bounce pass to Cardenas. They pass it around, give it to Betancourt. Betancourt tries one, it's really short. He tries it from the right corner. I think it kind of got tipped on the way up. Goes out of bounds. It'll last touched by Clovis, though. So it'll stay Lovington basketball. And Hector Bonilla in for Lovington now, the first time in this game, and he will inbound just to the right of the Lovington basket. Gomez on the court for Lovington, Betancourt, Gartenas, and Marcus. And they pass it out to Cardenas near midcourt, the right side. He gets it over to Bonilla. Bonilla pulls back, setting some O, leaves it off for Marcus. Marcus to Cardenas. Cardenas leaves it for Betancourt. Betancourt getting worked on by Gooden. Oh, he drives in, kicks it out. Marcus has got it, now drives the lane, into some traffic. And let's see, he traveled. Yeah, he was trying to duck because he had tall trees in the way, and he was just trying to stay down and time his jump up, and he took that little extra step. So fifth turnover by Lovington, give it to Clovis. The Lovington faithful not liking that call, but I think it was probably fair. Clovis has got it, passing around the outside of the arc. Gooden thinks about the three. Oh, taken away. Cardenas with a nice steal. Takes it coast to coast, lays it up and in. So Lovington has just been stealing the ball, stealing the lights out of Clovis. And Clovis wants another timeout. This is a 60-second one. We will take it with him and be back with more Lovington basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional man welding team support Wildcat athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
And we're back at Wildcat Gym. What an exciting first quarter of basketball. It's Lovington, Clovis, and Lovington really came to play tonight. They have been so quick. They have stolen. I've written down 2, 3, 4 steals, and I think I missed writing down at least one of those steals. 2 for Arroyo, 1 for Betancourt, 1 for Thompson, 1 for Cardenas. Wow, yeah, it's and they have been making points off of those steals and turnovers more times than not. So Clovis wanted a timeout, talk about it, think about it. 15-5 is your score with just 15 seconds left to play. Clovis brings the ball down. They're going to be playing for the last shot in this first quarter. Say pass around the perimeter. Weiss has got it now. Weiss looking for somebody. They get it in the lane to Cox. Cox puts it up, won't fall. Fight for the rebound. Betancourt tipped it out, but the buzzer sounds, and at the end of the first quarter, Lovington is leading this one 15-5. We will be back for the second quarter of action here on Art Carger Court at Wildcat Gym in Lovington. You're listening to Lovington Basketball and watching on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
And welcome back to Lovington boys basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Start of the second quarter, Clovis with the ball. They inbound. They give it to Parker. He drives in, puts it up, won't fall, and that's 11. Thompson with the rebound, his second. He passes it to Gomez. Gomez kicks it back out to Pondo. Pondo puts a shot up, won't fall. Betancourt with another rebound. That's his second. Put back, won't fall. Fight for the rebound. It's Clovis this time. And but man, getting double teamed. There's a trip and a fall, and then they finally, I think they will call. What are they going to call? The travel, or are they going to call the fall? The foul on Lovington? Let's see. Yep, they're going to call the travel. So that's a turnover. Clovis wanted a foul out of that. That's a 6th turnover by Clovis. And Lovington will inbound right in front of the student section. They get it in. And they're going to call a foul on Clovis, I believe. Let's see. It's on the floor. Nope, they're going to call it an offensive foul on number 4 on Gomez. That's the first one. Second team foul on Lovington. Two team fouls on Clovis as well. So Clovis with the ball. 15-5, 10-point lead by Lovington. But you know Clovis has got want to say a lot out of that. Weiss with the ball, won't fall. Fight for the rebound. There was a putback. It won't fall, but then a whistle on the ball, and it looks like a Lovington. Let's see who got him. Number 4, that's a quick second foul on Wyatt Gomez, the push foul. And in the act of shooting, this time was R.J. Nora, so he'll go to the line. So Nora puts it up and in, makes it 15-6 now. A 9-point lead by Lovington. He'll have a second shot at it. You've got number 11, you got Thompson, and I think Betancourt in the blocks for Lovington in the front for rebounding. Second one by Nora up, and that one's no good. Fight for the rebound, and Clovis has it, and the putback, let's see, that number, I believe, is number 12. That was Champ Gooden. So now 15-8 as Clovis is cutting into this lead. Oh, and a bad pass is going to be taken away. That's a 6th turnover for Lovington. Give it to Clovis. Oh, and then it's almost knocked away. But coming down with it is going to be, is that Weiss? I cannot see his number. So that's number 4. That is Parker. Parker came down with it. And he gets fouled, and they're going to call that on number 3, Arroyo. That's his fourth team foul for Lovington. And Parker will go to the line. His first trip at the line. He has no points in the game. Now make it 1. He'll get another chance at it. Parker is the leading scorer for Clovis, averaging 11.6 points per game, that is. Champ Gooden actually has the best free throw percentage for Clovis at 50%. Second one is up and no good, and fight for the rebound, and 22 Cox got it. The putback no good. Fight for the rebound, it goes out of bounds. I think they're going to say off of Lovington. I know that Gomez was there. I think Betancourt also there. So it stays Clovis basketball. 15-9 your score now. Oh, up and good, and that I believe was good again. So here comes Clovis. Lovington's got it, though, sends it down. Gomez with the shot, puts it up and good. He waits for traffic. That time does not turn it over. And 2 points in the game, 17-11. Clovis very quickly. Oh, and a turnover. Oh, and then, almost turned over. So Lovington with another steal. And Arroyo goes in, puts up a little jumper, doesn't fall, but he gets fouled in the act of shooting, and they're going to call Parker on, and that's going to be the first foul on Parker, 3rd team foul against Clovis. And that's going to put Arroyo at the line, his first trip of the line tonight, but he's already got he's got 7 points in the game. Now make it 8. So his first one goes in. He's got another chance at it. Arroyo, your leading scorer for Lovington tonight so far. That 8 points, 7 points, 1 of them a tray, and then 1 at the line. Arroyo turning around to say something to Betancourt and Cardenas back in the backcourt. Here we are, 6:13 left to play in the second quarter. Lovington leading 19-11 now. So 2 free throws for Arroyo. Clovis has got it, coming the other way. Oh, stolen away by Betancourt, stolen right back. And putting it up and in from the left side was 32, Nora. Lovington, Betancourt with the ball, bounce pass into Gomez from the right side, up and in, beautiful. Betancourt with the assist, and Arroyo with the basket. Or Gomez, rather, with the basket. So 21-13 now. Lovington leading. Clovis fighting for it. Oh, there's an attempted 3-point shot from the left. It won't fall. That was Thomas Pierre with a miss. And then Lovington taking the ball, trying to pass way down, all the way down the court. It goes out of bounds. And that's a shame to see. Lovington really could have used another couple of points there. And if they had gotten it down, Clovis had not made that quick enough transition. So they would have had a wide open, look at the basket with that one. Instead goes out of bounds, and a timeout called, and I think that was a Casey Pack timeout. It's just a 30, and we're keeping it right here as your score here at Wildcat Gym is 21-13. Lovington is leading. They were leading 15-5 at the end of the first quarter. Then Clovis came out, made some adjustments, and 8 into that lead, but Lovington has not taken their foot off the gas. A lot of steals back and forth. In fact, I need to write down the last two traded turnovers, and both teams has 7 turnovers in the game right now with just a couple of minutes left to play in this first half. So out of the timeout, buzzer sounds, we'll get back to play in about 10 seconds. Again, Lovington came out just in fuego, ready to play. They're looking quick. They're stealing, taking the ball away. It's quick, quick, quick. And Lovington has to really rely on their speed and their quickness because they don't have a lot of size on their team. They don't have a lot of size and muscle. So that's one thing that they can do, and they are really putting on the show tonight. But they're going to have to continue to try to make those turnovers count. Clovis out of the timeout. Bringing it down. Give it to Parker. Parker works it through, drives the lane, puts it up, won't fall. Fight for the rebound. It's tipped over, I think, by Betancourt and controlled by Thompson. He gets credit for the rebound, and he's got it almost stolen away. Passes it off, gets it back, and he worked on hard by Clovis. Leaves it off on Dallas Cardenas. Into Betancourt. Betancourt getting worked on hard. Leaves it off for Arroyo. Arroyo drives in, top of the arc, puts up a little shot. Oh, too hard, won't fall. Clovis with the rebound, and that was, I believe, didn't catch who that was over there on the left side. They pass it off in the lane, and 2 points. As that was number 33, Jones, J.J. Jones, taking the shot, and 21-15 your score right now. 4:41 left to play. And a foul foul was called on Parker. His second on the floor. Lovington's ball. As Cardenas has it, works around the right side, gives it to Betancourt. Betancourt drives the lane, puts up a shot from the left, improbable, but good. It rolls in, so 2 points for Betancourt. He's got a couple of a steal, a couple of rebounds, and an assist in the game. He's got 23-15. Clovis coming the other way. That's number 4, Parker. Puts up a 3-point shot. It rolls in and out. Gomez skies for the rebound, his third. Lovington's ball. 4 minutes left to play in this second quarter. They lead 23-15, and we got a heck of a good basketball game. Exciting for Lovington fans as Lovington in the lead, and they are looking to hang on to it. Cardenas with the ball, getting worked on. He drives in all the way, then puts it up and won't go in. Gomez saves it and gets it back, but it goes into the hands of Clovis. So Clovis with the ball. Parker pulls up right side, top of the arc, thinks about the three. A bounce pass to Jones, right side. Oh, it rattles in. So 3 more points for Jones, makes it 23-18, just a 5-point lead by Lovington now as they need to get back down to get some scoring. They're in the backcourt. Arroyo's got it. He gets it to, on Dallas Cardenas, and Cardenas immediately collides with the number 4, Parker. And, oh boy, they're going to call that, they're going to call that on Cardenas, aren't they? I think they're going to say that Parker had his feet set. And they've never put it up. So interesting. Lovington's got it though. Oh, and Betancourt with it. He was going to weave through and travel through the lane, and he traveled. So that's the 9th turnover for Lovington. 23-18 your score, 5-point lead. Give it to Clovis, slowing the, Gooden's got it, slowing the pace down just a little bit. No, that's Gutierrez. Gutierrez with it. Pass around to the left corner. Little bounce pass is kicked away by Betancourt. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay Clovis basketball. Kind of broke up the momentum of the play, though. Never a bad thing. I think it was, I don't think he really intentionally kicked it. That's Gutierrez with the ball for Clovis again. Gets it to Jones. Jones works over, gets it back. Oh, a pass right in the lane. Oh, they missed him. Boy, Lovington lost number 12, Gooden, and he made him pay. Put it up and in. 23-21, or 23-20 rather. Lovington going the other way, passing the ball outside the arc. Arroyo's got it right wing. Gets it to Betancourt. Betancourt. Bounce pass to Thompson. Thompson drives the lane. Turns around. Uses up his dribble. Kicks it back out to Arroyo. Backs up midcourt. Now to Cardenas. Cardenas sees a little seam. He's going to go in the lane. Puts up a little teardrop floater, and it falls. Had a little bump in the middle, but no foul called. So Cardenas with 2 points makes it 25-20. Lovington leading. Here comes Clovis. Coming down. That's Gutierrez with the ball. They get it to Nora. Nora drives the lane, loses the handle on the ball. A loose ball on court. fought for by Lovington. A block by Thompson, and Lovington controls it as Arroyo brings the ball down. A block by Thompson and another turnover. Lovington needs to make good on this, though. Arroyo passes it off to Gomez. Gomez back to Arroyo on the right wing, calling for some looking for help. Gets it to Betancourt, left side. Betancourt driving in, kicks it out to Cardenas in the left corner. Cardenas to Thompson on the left wing. Thompson looking for room, bouncing in, throws it. Tries a shot, won't fall. Betancourt with the rebound, can't control it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Clovis basketball. 57 seconds left to play in the first half, and 25-20 your score. Lovington up by 5. Clovis ball. Gutierrez brings it across the timeline, center court. Bounce pass over to Jones. Jones into Gooden, or rather to Nora. A ball up way short. Rebound by Thompson. He passes over to Cardenas, a little reverse layup. The circus shot goes, makes it 27-20 now. Clovis with the ball, looking to pop a 3, doesn't fall, but that is Nora with the rebound, his third. And a ball up and no good, and I believe that was Gomez with the rebound for Lovington. Arroyo's got it. Bounce pass to Betancourt, right side, drives in to the right side, leaves it off for Gomez. Gomez puts up the last shot and won't fall, but the whistle is sound. I think that he got fouled. I think Gutierrez fouled Gomez. No, they're going to call the offensive foul on Gomez. That's his third foul and the 15th foul. And as the clock runs out, there was a last-second shot that hit the rim and went out. So 27-20, a 7-point lead by Lovington at the half. We'll be back, take a couple 3-minute timeouts, and come back with your Lovington Auto Supply halftime show here at Wildcat Gym. You're listening to Lovington Boys Basketball and watching, too, on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington. a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services. Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
And welcome back to your Lovington Auto Supply halftime show. And Lovington in the lead in this one, 27-20 at halftime. And there's a special ceremony going on at center court right now. I don't know if you can hear behind me or not. But this is honoring the 1983 team. And so many of them were able to come for this. So a legendary state basketball team featuring Lovington's own Chief Bridgeforth, of course, now coaching the Lovington girls. Again, and now a special mention of Art Carger as well. They just recently dedicated this gym, and it is now known the Art Carger Court. The coach leading the team to that state championship.
As a man who was humble and kind, 2 amazing sons and a beautiful wife. For 54 years was the love of his life. His grandchildren and greats were the apple of his eye. Cherish the memories. This is only a temporary goodbye. Arthur C. Carter, the greatest of all time, will see you again in those mansions sublime. At this time, please direct your attention to the northeast and southwest corner of the gym. For the remainder of the year, the gym floor will be named the Art Carter Court in honor of his legacy. 1983 team, you will forever. Wildcats, please give it up one more time for the 1983 state champions.
And everyone encouraged to clap and stand for that 1983 Lovington team, state champions under Art Carger, the coach. And as you hopefully heard that for the remainder of this season, the court here will be designated the Art Carger Court. Congratulations again to all members of that championship team from 1983. And let's get into the first half of play as Lovington is leading by 7 points. They led by 10 points at the end of the first quarter, 15-5, and your score at halftime is 27-20. So let's talk about it during this Lovington Auto Supply halftime show. I'm Dawn Morgan with Jonathan running camera, and your scoring for Clovis, your leading scorer, Champ Gooden, with 8 points. Then you have R.J. Nora. You actually have J.J. Jones with 5 points, one of them a tray. And I've got Jones down with 2 rebounds as well. 3 points for Brian Weiss. Of course, it was a tray. Kaylin Parker with 1 point in the game, and that came at the line. And 4 rebounds for Marvin Cox, your leading rebounder for Clovis, but R.J. Nora with 3 rebounds as well. And then J.J. Jones with 5 points and the 2 rebounds. So that is the scoring for Clovis. That adds up to your 20 points. And coming over for Lovington, your leading scorer in this one is Julian Arroyo, one tray. And he's also got a couple of layups and also had a couple of points at the line for Lovington, and 3 rebounds to go with those 10 points as well. Also in the books, Dallas Cardenas, 7 points and a steal for Lovington. You've also got 4 points and 4 rebounds and a block for DeMarcus Thompson. You've got 4 points for Wyatt Gomez and 3 rebounds. And Zadrick Betancourt with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist. So pretty good production out of those starters. And then non-starter, Dallas came in the game and really was very instrumental as well. So good play. Arroyo, Gomez, Betancourt, Thompson, and Cardenas on the board in some form or fashion in the statistics. I've got 8 turnovers for Clovis in that first half and 9 for Lovington. And not a lot of fouling. There were 5 fouls, 5 team fouls by Lovington, 5 team fouls by Clovis in that first half, and a lot of those were on the floor, so the team's not at the line very much. Parker was 1 for 2 for Clovis, and Nora went 1 for 2 for Clovis, so they are 2 of 4 at the line in that first half, and I've got them with 9 rebounds, and I admittedly rebounds were what I was not as good at getting down on the fly and keeping doing the play-by-play and the score bug and the running the spots, and I'm not complaining. It's just something has got to give, and writing down some of the rebounds, I think I was a little bit lax on that, so Clovis may have had more than the 9 rebounds, but for Lovington, they were only at the line with Julian Arroyo hitting 2 for 2. And we're getting the second half underway as Lovington with the ball. They lead this one 27-20. Start of the third quarter. They pass it around the arc, get it to Arroyo. He tries a 3 from the left side, won't fall, but a nice rebound by Thompson. And then they get it in the lane, and it is stolen away. So another turnover by Lovington, their 10th. Clovis brings it down, a pass to Nora in the lane. It won't fall, but as the putback goes up, the whistle sounds, so it's going to be a foul on Lovington. Let's see who they call it. It's going to be on Thompson, and that's his first foul. 6-team foul on Lovington. Or actually, first team foul in the second half, so. But it does send Nora to the line. He's 1 for 2. Now 1 for 3 as it hits the rim, bounces off to the left. And it's number 32, Guzman, who's going to come in for Lovington. And Gomez comes out. Gomez is playing with 3 fouls on him. And it'll be Guzman in the blocks on one side and Thompson in the blocks on the right for Lovington. And that second one is good. So 27-21 your score. Lovington with the ball. Cardenas passes down to Betancourt in the right corner. Then passes to Arroyo on the right side. He leaves it off for Betancourt after Arroyo calling for some O. Setting the O. Cardenas gets the ball, drives in left side, takes it to the hoop. Oh, it's taken away, but he corrals it, gives it to Arroyo. Arroyo tries from the right side, doesn't fall. And then Betancourt with a rebound. And then another shot is up, no good. Ezekiel fights for it, and this time Clovis has got the rebound. It goes down, and Nora has trouble finding it and flicks it back. And Betancourt's got it. And then they give it to Arroyo in the left corner, and finally the three-pointer is good. Makes it 30-21. 9-point lead by Lovington here, but Clovis is not going away. Gutierrez brings it down, gets it off to Nora on the left side. Nora in the left wing gets it into Cox. Cox sends it out to Gutierrez. He tries a three from the right side, won't fall. But the 12, Gooden, has the rebound. And the putback no good. Lovington takes the ball. Oh, and a bad pass intended for Cardenas ends up being picked off. Clovis with the ball. They get it down and putting up a shot from the right. No good. It pops up, but the foul sounds. It's going to whistle against Lovington, on Lovington against Gooden. And they're going to call that on, is that on Thompson? That's going to be his second. He's picked up 2 quick ones here in this third quarter. 30-21, Lovington leading this one. 6:09 left to play in the third. And that's Gooden at the line. And the first one bricks off to the right, so a miss for him. Ezekiel Guzman comes out. Gomez comes back in, so it's Gomez and Thompson in the blocks at the front for Lovington for rebounding. Gooden will get another shot at it. And that one is up and falls through. So 30-22 is your score. Lovington with the ball. Arroyo brings it down on the right side, getting worked on. Drives in right side, kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson works it over around the perimeter to the left, leaves it off for Cardenas. Cardenas to Arroyo. Arroyo drives in, no room. Oh, and trying a pass into Wyatt Gomez. Picked off by Clovis. They take it all the way down. Gutierrez gonna take it to the hoop. And no, denied by Betancourt. A big block. Sends it out of bounds. It'll stay Clovis ball. Gutierrez will inbound. A nice block, though. Clovis going to pass around the perimeter. They get it to Gutierrez, right side. He drives in, bounce pass on the floor. Picked off by Betancourt. Nice steal. And another turnover, the 11th by Clovis. Pass down to Dallas in the left corner. Kicks it to Thompson on the left wing. 2 11s going up against each other. Gutierrez tight on him. They give it to Betancourt. Betancourt leaves it off for Cardenas. Cardenas uses the handle on the ball. Now drives in, drives the lane, puts it up. Oh, it rolls in and out. That's Gomez with the rebound. Before he can put it back, he's fouled. It'll be in the act of shooting. And they're going to call that. We will hack foul on their number 11, Gutierrez. It's his first foul, first team foul against Clovis in the second half. And that puts Gomez at the line. His first trip to the line. He's got 4 points and 4 rebounds in the game for Lovington. First one is up. Oh, and it bounces up and out. So no good for Gomez. He'll have a second try at it, though. And it looks like Pondo is coming in and Cardenas going out for Lovington. You've got 22 and 12. That's Gooden and Cox in the blocks for Clovis for rebounding. Oh, and the second one is up and good. So Gomez, 1 of 2 at the line and makes it 31-22, 9-point lead. Clovis with the ball other way. Gutierrez on the left wing. Sends it to the left corner. A little bounce pass in the lane. Fight for it. It's going to go out of bounds. I think it was last touched by Cox, but I think they're going to say it was bumped by Lovington. So it'll stay Clovis ball. Gutierrez inbounding right underneath the Clovis basket. So looking to get it. He gets it in, it's passed around, and they get it over to Weiss. Takes a 3-point shot, no good. And Betancourt skies for another very important rebound, denying a second look by Clovis there. Lovington brings it down. Betancourt's gonna run in. Oh, a little reverse layup, and a beautiful move as Betancourt takes it to the hoop. Makes it 33-22. Clovis coming the other way, though. They quickly get up a shot. No good. And Thompson with the rebound. Oh, loses the handle on it. Ball's loose. It skids all the way across the court. Thompson goes down. Trying to get it as Arroyo. He goes down. There's as much sliding on the court as the players spent more time sliding on the court than the ball did. Good hustle. All comes up for naught as it simply becomes a turnover. The 12th for Lovington. Gutierrez brings the ball across the timeline, right side. Leaves it off for Wise. Wise passes it over to Nora in the lane. A bad pass is blocked out. Wyatt Gomez picks it up. And it's going to be a turnover by Clovis. Some hijinks, some emotional hijinks that you got to be careful of there. No foul, nothing called. Gomez might want to cool down just a little bit. Give Lovington the ball. Gonna bring it in. Thompson brings it in. Bonilla gets it back to him, still in the back court. Now they move it. Betancourt's gonna drive into the right corner, pull up, pass over to the left, and a bounce pass to Pondo. Pondo all the way across. I don't know who he was trying for. Betancourt maybe, but it goes into the Lovington bench, and it's another turnover for Lovington. They're playing a little bit hot right now, a little emotional. Cardenas back in the ball game now as Guzman comes out. Clovis's ball, 3:41 left to play in the third. Lovington leading 33-22. Clovis with the ball. Gutierrez takes a shot from the left side. A three-pointer won't fall. Fight for the rebound. Betancourt's got it. He brings it down, and it's popped away. Looks like Cox was on him pretty tight, and I think they're going to call the push foul against Cox. Yeah, he reached in too and got him. So that's going to be, I believe that was not on Gooden. I think that was on Cox. So a floor foul. Give it to Lovington. They inbound. Send it down to Thompson in the left corner. Out to Cardenas. Cardenas leaves it off for Bonilla. Bonilla works it around to Thompson. Thompson pulls up center court. Leaves it off for Betancourt. He sees some room. Drives the lane. Puts up a shot. Oh, too hard. Won't fall. Gomez with the rebound and the putback. 2 points. Makes it 35-22. Lovington leading. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter here as Clovis bringing it back down. And a pass all the way over to their number 4, Parker. He drives in, puts it up, hits the backboard, and Bonilla picks it up. Bonilla gets it down to Gomez. Gomez kind of runs into a player, loses the handle on the ball, no foul. They're going to say it's going to stay Lovington ball, though, and it'll be Arroyo inbounding from the scorer's table. He gets it out to Cardenas, back to Arroyo. Arroyo bring the ball over to the right wing, drives the lane, puts it up, a little teardrop floater, and it goes, and another 2 points. He's got 15 tonight. 37-22 your score. Clovis coming the other way. Jones kicks it out, passes around. They've got it in the right corner. They get it to Parker. Parker drives in, can't find room, kicks it out to Gutierrez. Gutierrez tries a three, it won't fall, and Levenschown with the rebound, but loses the handle on it. It's picked up by Parker and then lost, and then Parker, rather picked up by Gomez, then lost, and picked up by Parker off of that turnover, and Parker lays it up and in. So he's got 3 points in the game. And a foul is called, and they're going to call that on Thompson. That's his third. He's picked up all 3 fouls in the second quarter. 37-24, 13-point lead by Lovington. And Parker at the line, and that skips off. No good. Rebound by Gomez. Gomez leaves it to Arroyo. Arroyo, passes down, trying for Betancourt. It's taken away. Another turnover by Lovington. And they get it over to number 24. Levenschown takes a 3-point shot, won't fall. Gooden with the rebound, and his putback is good. So 37-24 now, 26 rather. As I catch the score bug up, my bad. Missed a 2-point shot in there. Just a little late on it. Lovington with the ball. Cardenas has it. They're going to call a jump ball as he had control there on the right wing. And Clovis tied it up, and the arrow goes the way of Clovis. So 37-26, 11-point lead by Lovington. Here comes Clovis, though. Bringing it down right side is Parker. Gets it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez over to Jones. Jones puts up a 3-point shot. It's no good, but I think they're going to call a foul on Lovington. Yep, number 4. That's Gomez. That's his 4th, and that's dangerous. It's a shooting foul, so it's going to put Jones at the line. It's his first trip to the line tonight. That is the 4th foul on Gomez and the 4th team foul on Lovington in the second half. Jones eyes it, skies it, no good. Bounces off. He'll have another chance at it. Thompson and Gomez are in the blocks in the front for Lovington. Gomez with the 4 fouls on him. You got to think, yep, Casey ready to probably send somebody in for him. Yep, gonna send Guzman in and pull Gomez off. Gomez has had a good game though. He's had 4, 6, 7 points, 8 rebounds. So a nice. And Thompson in the blocks at the front for rebounding for Lovington. That one is good. So Jones 1 of 2 at the line makes it 37-27, a 10-point game, or 28 rather, a 10-point game now, a 9-point game for Lovington. I'll get it right. Lovington inbounds. Thompson to Arroyo, back to Thompson, drives in left side. Oh, and the pass is knocked away by Gutierrez, intended for Cardenas. So it'll stay Lovington ball. And they'll inbound it from that left corner. Arroyo will inbound. Lovington really needs to add to their lead here. Clovis is hanging around. They give it to Thompson. Thompson leaves it off for Arroyo. Oh, drives the lane. A little bounce pass down to Guzman, not ready for it, and loses the ball. They give it to, yep, count the bucket and the foul. As they give it to Nora on the fast break. Nora takes it down, lays it in from the right side, and draws the foul. So that's on number 5, Betancourt. That's just his first foul. 15 foul on Lovington. He was in the act of shooting. Nora made it 37-30. Cut into that lead, and that one is up and good. 3 points. And the ball on this, stolen away, and then lost. I tell you what, both of these teams are trying so hard. They're flying around and quick, and they're trying for steals, and they're just not able to hang on to the ball a lot of times, and it's just going back and forth as they trade turnovers on this one, and it ends up being being in the hands of Lovington. And those turnovers, that's Arroyo. Working in, tries a little teardrop floater. That one won't fall. There's a fight for the rebound, controlled by Lovington. I think it was actually Betancourt with a good offensive rebound over there. Arroyo trying from way downtown, won't fall. Thompson with the rebound, and the putback won't fall. Gets his own rebound, the putback, fight for it. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Lovington ball as Nora argues, saying, thinking Lovington had it last. There were so many rebounds and putbacks there that I did not even record because it was fast and furious as Lovington had like 4 looks at the basket and could not get any to fall. They're lucky to have the ball right now. Lovington inbounding, looking for room, trying for Thompson, loses it under his legs. Finally, Thompson corrals it, gets it over to Dallas Cardenas. Cardenas leaves it off for Marquez. Marquez trying for the shot, won't fall. And Clovis with the rebound, and they get it to Parker. Parker takes it to the hoop. At least there was no foul, and Parker makes it 37-32, and that's, or 37-33 rather, and that's the end of the third quarter as Lovington's leading, but that third quarter belonged to Clovis for sure, as they were able to score 13 points in that quarter. The score was 27-20 at half. Right now, 37-33, and we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington basketball here at Wildcat Gym.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. After 37-33, and Clovis managed to score 13 points in that third quarter and shave it down to just a 4-point lead by Lovington. Lovington still with the lead, but the momentum, got to say, is in Clovis's favor right now, but Lovington can come out. They just kind of lost the handle on the ball a little too much. Their shooting went cold. They weren't able to get second and third looks to fall. And a lot more aggression by Clovis as Arroyo gets the ball on the inbound, and they're going to say they call a foul on him, an offensive foul. That's the second on him. It's the 16th foul. It is on the floor, so it just means Lovington ball. Lovington will inbound in front of the pit band and Stray Cats. Oh, and taken away by Betancourt. Oh, but they're going to say what? They're going to say a push foul away from the ball. Is it, which 11 is it on, us or him or them? Gutierrez. It's going to be on their Gutierrez. Manuel Gutierrez, his second foul, third team foul on Clovis. And Thompson will inbound in front of the scorer's bench. Gets it to Betancourt. Betancourt hangs on to it, looking for room. Gets it to Arroyo. Arroyo on the right wing, drives over to the left, top of the arc, gets bumped, no foul. Leaves it off for Thompson. Thompson to Betancourt, drives in, back out of the lane, kicks it out to Marquez. Marquez looking for room, gets it to Cardenas. Cardenas, right wing, thinks about the three. Gets worked on, drives the lane now, puts up a little shot, won't fall, gets his own rebound. The putback no good, and Clovis with the rebound that time. And that's Parker taking it coast to coast, lays it up and in. 2 more points, and now we've got a 2-point game, 37-35, Lovington leading. Clovis coming back, though, on fire. Lovington's got to get it back. They've led most of this game, and they can get the lead back. They're going to pass around the arc, around the perimeter. Get it to Betancourt. He drives the lane, and they're going to call the foul before he can get there. So Betancourt will go to the line. I'm going to call that on who? 33, Jones? I'm going to call that. It's on the floor, 32, on Nora, his first foul. 4th team foul against Clovis. It's on the floor. Lovington will have the ball. Marquez will inbound from underneath the basket. Gets it to Arroyo. Arroyo pulls back near center court. Passes to Betancourt, left side. Betancourt pulls back. Looking for room, getting worked on by Gooden. Betancourt leaves it off for Thompson. Thompson now getting worked on by Gooden. Thompson drives the lane, loses the ball, tries to pass it over to Marquez. Marquez loses it. Flying in is Pondo. Pondo tries for it, and it's finally picked up by Parker. Lovington cannot hang on to the ball, and Clovis has been making him pay. Now Parker tries the shot. It won't fall. Arroyo takes it down, tries to put up the shot. He thinks he's fouled. He ends up on the floor. The foul is short, or the ball is short. They get it. Parker takes it in, tries for it. Paul doesn't fall. Lovington gets the ball. They take it down. Arroyo tries for the shot. It won't fall, but he gets fouled. This has been some crazy high-flying ball with the turnovers back and forth. Taking it all the way to the hoop, the ball not falling, the rebounds, the putbacks. It's been crazy. But finally, that is called on Nora. That's his second foul. And that puts Arroyo at the line. Oh, no good. So the score still remains 37-35. Arroyo will get a second one. Marquez comes out, and Gomez goes back in. Gomez has 4 fouls on him, though, but we have 5:57 left to play in the game. And Arroyo with the second shot is up and good. Makes it 38-35. Clovis with the ball. Parker brings it down right side, getting worked on by Pondo. Give it to Gutierrez, back to Parker. He drives in the lane, puts a pure drop floater, and it definitely falls. That's 8 points in the game for him just in the second half. 38-37 your score. Lovington with the 1-point lead. Pondo with the ball. Pondo thought he was going to leave it off for Betancourt. Instead, dribbles all the way around the outside of the arc. Now gives it to Arroyo. Arroyo is going to drift back near midcourt. Take it over. Bounce. Leave it off for Betancourt. Betancourt going to drive in, right side, gets pushed. A little no-look pass to Gomez in the lane, and it's stolen away. They give it to Parker. Parker takes it coast to coast and lays it up and in. 10 points, and now Clovis has taken the lead, 39-38. Clovis leading for the first time since early in the game in the first quarter. And Coach Casey Pack wants a timeout. He also wants to talk to the ref. He's arguing there should have been a foul underneath the basket when Gomez had it, and there was nothing called. So there is a timeout, and it's a full one. We're going to take the timeout and be right back with more Lovington basketball right here. It's an exciting one. Come back with us. It's on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. 39-38 as Clovis was trailing 27-20 at half. They came out, they owned that third quarter, shaved it down to a 4-point Lovington lead, and now they've taken a 1-point lead. Out of the timeout, a Lovington timeout, 5:06 left to play in this game, and Clovis leading now by 1 point, 39-38. Lovington will inbound. Thompson to Betancourt in the backcourt. Back to Thompson. Against pressure. Clovis. Thompson now going to take it down. No look pass over to Arroyo in the left corner. He pulls up, takes a shot, air ball. It comes down, and Clovis with the rebound. They pass it down to Parker in the lane, and they are going to call. They're going to charge of the block. It's going to be boy, I tell you what, the fast break has been important. Clovis has been able to make it pay. They are going to call that on Pondo. So they're going to call the block on Pondo and send Parker to the line. First one's up and good. He is 2 for 3 at the line. He made his 1 point in that first half at the line. He has made 10 points, 11 points in this second half, though, as Lovington did well to contain him in the first half. Up and no good on that second one, but then the rebound and the putback is good, and that makes it 42-38. Lovington trailing by 3. Arroyo with the ball, drives in, leaves it off for Thompson. Thompson left side getting worked on hard by Jones. Now drives the lane, tries to put it up. It's blocked by Gooden, and I think it's fouled by Gooden. Yep, I think they will call the hack foul on Gooden. That's his third. Only got 2 of them written down, but that's his third. That is the 6th team foul on Clovis. That puts Thompson at the line. Nice job as Thompson sinks that one. 42-39 here. He'll have a chance to shave that Clovis lead even more. These players come in. Betancourt and Gomez in the blocks for Lovington, and that one rolls home. So 42-40, Clovis leading. Parker's got it, running the point, brings it down right side, gets it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez just holding on to it, bounces, gets it back over to Parker, drifts back midcourt. Parker takes the ball. Good defense, keeping them out of, but they lose the back door man. And that he made him pay as they got it to Gooden. Gooden put it up and in quickly. 44-40 the score. Arroyo's got it for Lovington. He passes across to Gomez on the left side. And what are they going to say? He stepped out of bounds? Or are they going to call a foul? They're going to call a foul. And they're going to call that. They're going to call that on Gooden. So that's his fourth foul. I've got it as. No, they're going to call that on Jones, and that is his second foul. And that puts Gomez at the line, up no good. Fight for the rebound. Thompson had it, his putback no good. And then what should have been a jump ball, I think, is ripped away by Nora. Nora sends it down, and then a fight for the ball. Arroyo's got it, and then I think it should be a foul by Parker against Arroyo. And I think that's what they will say. So that's going to be the 4th foul on Parker. He had 2 in the first half, now 2 in the second. So 4 fouls on Parker, and that's the 8th team foul on Clovis. So Arroyo will be at the line. 44-40 is your score. Clovis is leading by 4 points. This has been quite an exciting game. Lovington owned the first half, and it's been all Clovis in the second. 3:42 left to play in the game. Arroyo at the line. He's 2 for 3. He's 4 for 5, and now sinks that one. 5 for 6. 44-41 your score. He can cut this down again to just a 2-point Clovis lead. Lovington has just had shooting woes. They've had lots of multiple looks at the baskets, not able to get him to fall, turning the ball over, and a nice one. That's 4 straight free throws. And on the inbound, the ball goes out of bounds, knocked away. And it's going to be Lovington ball. So Thompson will inbound. Clovis with the 2-point lead now. Thompson to Arroyo. Arroyo pulls up top of the arc. Looking for room. Oh, and just decides to pull up and take a 3. Oh, it does not fall. And Nora there for the rebound. Gets it to Gutierrez. So that would have been a perfect time for that ball to fall, but it skates off the left side. Clovis going to pull up. The clock is their friend now, as number 2, Rice has it over here near the scores table. Then over to Jones, midcourt. Jones over to Gutierrez, right side. They're just going to hang on to the ball and make Lovington come to them. Now they get it over to Jones on the left side. A pass in the lane to Nora, who puts it up and in again. Lovington has lost him a few times, and he has made him pay with the quick shots. 46-42, Clovis leading, 2:50 left to play in the game. Betancourt's got it, bounce pass to Gomez. Gomez in the lane, it won't fall. Fight for the rebound, and it bounces off of a player, and a whistle sounds. They're going to see who's called. Who do they call it? Who do they call it against? As they're going to call that, they're going to call it on Nora, his 3rd. And that's going to send Betancourt to the line. It's the first trip to the line for Betancourt. He's played a heck of a game. He's got four points in the game, but a number of steals and rebounds for Lovington. First one is up, no good, bounces out. He won't get another chance. Clovis with the rebound. That's really been the story in this second half, is Lovington making shots, missing them, and rebounds by Clovis. Turning the ball around, turning the ball over. Gutierrez has it for Clovis. Little bounce pass in to Nora. Nora over in the left corner, gets it back. Weiss sends it to Gutierrez. Clovis with the 4-point lead, 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to play. They're just going to hang on to the ball, make Lovington come and foul, and they are going to get Arroyo. Arroyo fouls Gutierrez on the hand. Oh, wow, okay. Yep, they are going to call it a 1-and-1. So Arroyo with the foul. That's the 8th team foul on Lovington. And it sends Gutierrez to the line. His first trip to the line tonight, up no good. It was a 1-and-1, and he missed, but then gets his own rebound. So Clovis with the ball. Now, of course, they're just going to hang on to it. They've got a 4-point lead, under 2 minutes to play in this game, as Gutierrez had it, but coming over and tying it up. Good hustle by Arroyo and Cardenas, and they tie it up, but then there is a timeout. Timeout taken, and I think this is a Casey Pack timeout. And it is it a 30 or a 60? The ref says that it is only a 30. We're just it right here. 46-42, Clovis leading this one. They were trailing at half 27-20. They came back in that third quarter, outscored, out-rebounded, outplayed Lovington, and ended up just 4 points trailing at the start of this fourth quarter. Lovington, if they had just taken care of the ball a little better, turned on the Jets, got more of their shots to fall, they would have maintained that lead and then some. But Clovis came back, and they were able to flip the script here, and they end up 4 points up right now, 46-42. But Lovington, it's anybody's game. Lovington can certainly still try to and win this one, but Clovis is going to try to make it impossible for them. Gutierrez with the ball, and the pass stolen away by Arroyo. He takes it up and in. Beautiful move. Makes it 46-42, and Clovis wants a timeout. And this time, we'll go ahead and take the timeout. Back with more Lovington boys basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. Lovington boys basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with Jonathan running camera, and this has been exciting as Lovington has now shaved it down to just a 2-point lead by Clovis here. 1:44 left to play. It's Clovis's ball out of their timeout. They inbound, and the Lovington end, they're getting trapped up, and the ball tipped away. It'll stay Clovis basketball. Now they'll inbound in front of the student section and the Stray Cats, the pep band. This time it's going to be Jones inbounding. Jones gets it to Gutierrez in the backcourt. Gutierrez brings it up, getting worked on. Finds some room, gets it to Parker. Parker, pass to Jones. Oh, and he travels, yes! He traveled as they were getting to Jones, and he was going to take it under. Mistimed it, and a turnover, and a big one for Clovis. So Lovington will have it, but they got to take care of the basketball. They've got to get it all the way down the court. They inbound. It's going to be Thompson inbounding to Betancourt, back to Thompson. Got to travel down the court. Not very intense pressure by Clovis right now, but now Arroyo's got it, and yep, he got double teamed. He passed it off to Thompson. Thompson, a no-look pass. It's picked off by Clovis, and then turned right back over as Gooden couldn't corral it, goes out of bounds, so Lovington will have it back. Arroyo inbounding right by the scorer's table. 1:14 left to play. Clovis up by 2, 46-44. Lovington inbounds. Get it to Cardenas, back to Arroyo. He gets bumped by Parker. No call, no foul, and he's headed. They're going to call Parker finally for the push foul. It should have probably happened about 2 or 3 seconds before that, but Parker is going to, I think, foul out of the game. Yep, that's his 5th. So Parker fouls out of the game. That sends Arroyo to the line. Julian. 6 of 7 at the line tonight. 2 free throws by him. Shaved it down to just a Clovis 2-point lead seconds ago. Oh, and this time it is a miss. So first one's a miss, but Arroyo, and he just can't believe it. He's shaking his head. He was 6 of 7 before that. Now 6 of 8 at the line tonight. Arroyo bounces, eyes it, skies it, and buries that one. Makes it 46-45. 1:07 left to play, and it'll be Clovis basketball. Clovis will inbound. It'll be Jones underneath the Lovington basket, just to the right of the basket. Lovington's probably going to try to trap him back in the back court as Clovis passes it around. They get it to Jones. He's free. He gets it over to Nora. Nora, bounce pass out to Gutierrez. Gutierrez mid-court getting worked on. I believe they may call Betancourt for the reach. Nope. A timeout taken by Clovis as Coach Maddox saw that he was getting trapped up, and it was going to be very possible that Lovington was going to get a hand on the ball and maybe a jump ball, but the timeout saves it, and it is, I believe, the refs are trying to figure out, did he have another, is it a 30, is it 60? It doesn't matter. We're going to keep it right here. It's a 1-point game as Clovis has the lead over Lovington, battling back, trying to get this one back. Lovington led 15-5 at the end of the first quarter. They led 27-20 at half. Then Clovis came out in that third quarter, and even though Lovington scored 10 points, Clovis scored 13 in that third quarter and shaved it down to just a 4-point lead, 37-33 at the beginning of the fourth. And in this fourth quarter, they managed to grab the lead. But Lovington has not gone away, and they've been fighting, and they fought back, and it is just the 1-point lead now with just about a minute left in this game. It's exciting here. Thanks for watching and listening. Lovington Boys Basketball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Out of the Clovis timeout. Yes, under a minute, 53.98 seconds left to play in this game. Lovington trailing by 1, Clovis basketball. And you got to think they're probably just going to hang on to it and pass it around and make Lovington come after them, and foul them. And Lovington's going to try to get the ball away cleanly, try to get a turnover. And Clovis will try to score if they can to put this away. 40 seconds left, 40 seconds and ticking, and finally Cardenas reaches out and fouls Gutierrez. So that will send, and that's going to be Cardenas, the first foul on Cardenas tonight. Dallas had a good first half in the scoring department, 3, 6, 8, 10, 5, 7, 9 points in that first half. This is the 10th team foul, or the 9th team foul on Lovington, rather. And Gutierrez at the line. Gutierrez, it's up and no good, but a fight for the rebound. Clovis, it looked like he had it. They're going to call a jump ball, or are they going to call the foul? There was a fight for it. It was a miss by Gutierrez. He's 0 for 2 at the line, but then they call the foul. And they call the foul on Gomez, and that's his 5th foul. He's going to foul out of the game. So Gomez will come out. Gutierrez will go in. And it's Thompson, and it was Thompson. They're going to put Gutierrez and Thompson. Yeah, it'll be Gutierrez and Thompson in the blocks, rebounding for Lovington. Because if this is a miss, that's going to be very important rebound to try to get. Lovington trailing by 1. Gutierrez at the line, 33 seconds left to play. It's a miss. Oh, and what did they say? The ref wasn't ready? Something? What happened? All right, so Casey Pack talking to Arroyo. And it's up, no good. And Betancourt with the rebound, brings it down, gives it to Arroyo. Arroyo racing down to the left, looking for room, finally finds some room, and up and in. Arroyo, 47-46, Lovington. They quickly get the ball back. A steal, and Arroyo's got it. 13 seconds left. All he has to do is run out the clock. Clovis with a timeout. 10 seconds left. And it's a 1-point lead by the Wildcats, and they're going to call the foul. Not the timeout, but they are going to call the foul. And the foul is going to be, got him on the hand, got him on the wrist. And they're going to call that on Parker. No, Parker fouled out. That was the 5th foul. So Arroyo at the line. They're calling it on Gutierrez, and the first one is good as Arroyo making them pay, and it's 48-46. 10 seconds left, and Arroyo gets another shot at it. He was disappointed in himself in missing one of the 2 at the line the last time. Arroyo get another chance at it. Exciting basketball here at Wildcat Gym. 48-46, 2-point lead by Lovington, and that one is nothing but net, and that makes it 49-46. 10 seconds to go. It's a little too early to celebrate. The Clovis takes a timeout. It's just a 30, and we're just going to keep it right here. This has been an exciting second half as both teams want this one for sure. And right now, it's a 3-point lead by Lovington. But Clovis, even though they haven't been shooting a lot of threes tonight, it's certainly a one-possession game. Brian Weiss hit a 3 for them early on in the game, and I believe that's the only no, J.J. Jones hit a 3 also in the first quarter, or in the first half of that game, the second quarter. So only 2 threes by Clovis tonight. But Clovis certainly is going to be looking to try to get the ball. They're going to be looking to try to hit a 3 or draw a foul. And it's going to be Clovis to inbound the ball out of their timeout with 10 seconds exactly on the clock. Lovington leading 49-46. Jones will inbound from just to the right of the Lovington basket. They're going to have to try to get it all the way down the court as they pass it. Jones gets it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. It's Lovington basketball. And Betancourt was down there chasing, but it's going to be Thompson. Thompson will inbound. 4.84 seconds left on the clock. Lovington leading by 3. And Thompson will inbound. He'll get it to Arroyo. It's going to go. Oh, it goes long and into the hands of Clovis. A shot is up. No good. And Thompson with the rebound hangs on to it. And Lovington beats Clovis 49-46. Final score. We'll be back to wrap this one up. A victory for Lovington over Clovis at Wildcat Gym. Back with the wrap. Lovington boys basketball and Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net. We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services. Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional man welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. A big victory for the Lovington Wildcats, 49-46. An exciting game, but especially the second half. Lovington really owned the first half, and then Clovis came back. They scored 13 points to the 10 points for Lovington in that third quarter, shaved it down to a lead, and then at the end of the game, it was back and forth because Clovis went ahead early in that fourth quarter, and from there, it was just a 2, 3, 4 point ball game, and back and forth. Lovington never went away, and steals at the end of the game. Bad pass by Clovis that sent the ball out of bounds, and then Lovington was able to hang on to it, come in, fouls at the end, some beautiful free throw shooting by Julian Arroyo, and ended up with the 49-46 victory by Lovington. And I've got Coach back here. We'll get him to put the headphones on, and we'll wrap this one up. Incredible congratulations on this hard-fought win. Coach Pack, what do you think about this one?
Wow, well,
Woo.
First time we played Clovis, they beat us 35
They
or 40.
did.
Yes.
It was actually the first time you met. Clovis won 64-26.
Yes, ma'am.
Second time, you guys lost only by 1 point.
Yes.
This is the third time in your gym, and you guys came out
Yes,
on top.
ma'am. Our kids. If you were watching it live, wow, the gym was. Whoa,
It was
awesome.
alive.
Yes.
People were out of their seats. What did you think about the team and how you guys owned that first half, Coach?
Yes.
That Clovis made some adjustments, came back and started really at the end of that third quarter, it was 37-33. You guys had a 4-point lead, and then Clovis took the lead for the first time since early in the game early in that fourth quarter. After that, it was back and forth.
Yes, ma'am. It's exciting. I mean, I'm proud of our guys. Wow. I mean, when you get beat like that, there's some mental issues, and we almost beat them at Roswell, and I told them tonight's our night. And there for the longest time, yes, and then, of course, you saw,
Sure.
My hat's off to Clovis. They're long and athletic and fast. And, of course, they started taking things away from us on offense. We started, forcing some shots instead of staying in the rhythm of the offense. And but we held on, and it's always great to get a W.
Hey, exactly, and an exciting one here, as really technically it was a come-from-behind win because Clovis had you guys down by 4 points with just about a minute left in the game, and it looked, it looked grim.
Yes.
And but you were able to have courtesy of some fouls, some brilliant free throw shooting by Arroyo.
Yes, he can shoot it.
A bad pass by Clovis down there gave the ball back to you guys, but you guys were able to, to hang on to it and make the points when they counted.
Yes, ma'am.
And get it in. What do you think the difference in the game was, really?
Well, with this bunch, after we lost Covington, we had some, DeMarcus and White are really young players. I know they're juniors, but they really don't have the experience. So we've gone through our battles now, battle tested. Now I think they're getting more and more experience. With that comes confidence, and other guys like Julian and Zadrick, they're getting confidence with them, and we're starting to play better as a team.
Yeah, you don't have as much height compared to a lot of other teams, but what you've got is quickness. You've got a lot of quickness. You've got speed. You've got some some really good leadership on the court. Julian Arroyo ended the game with 28 points for you guys, 10 of those at the line.
Yes.
And so some pretty good free throw shooting tonight as well. Let's see. Gomez fouled out of the game. He had 7 points in the game, though. Cardenas also had 7 points in the game. DeMarcus Thompson with 5 points, but he was a monster rebounder for you tonight. Betancourt with 4 points, but again, monster rebounder. He also had lots of steals and assists. And Gomez he fouled out of the game, but he had 7 points and lots of rebounds. So you guys were really jumping up and, taking care of getting some good rebounds. But Clovis, I tell you what, that their size, it's hard to beat them on the boards.
Yeah, that's one of our goals tonight was don't let them out-rebound us, or just work as hard as we can on the boards, because that's the difference of the game. And, honestly, the fourth quarter, they started owning the board. So they started making easy run-outs for layups. But my hat's off to, really both teams. But I just believed our kids just played harder and wanted it more.
They were aggressive. They forced a lot of turnovers.
Yes,
they
ma'am.
stole the ball a lot and made some points off of those steals and turnovers. And I think this crowd was not sure that it was possible. I came in here saying, you know what? You look at that big beat down the first early on in the season. Then you look at that 1-point game at a tournament on neutral, at a neutral site, neutral court. And I thought that Lovington could own this tonight. It's very possible that Lovington could win. Said that before the game. Watched you guys own that first half. It got a little dicey in that third quarter, fourth quarter, but then the excitement, you came back, and congratulations. It must feel great.
Oh, it's a great feeling. I'll sleep tonight.
I think those guys will be too. Next up for you guys, of course, you play Chaparral on Tuesday night, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That game is here, is
Yes,
that right?
ma'am.
Okay, so Chaparral here, 5:30. It's a little early, so
Yes.
5:30 because of that distance. They need travel time. 5:30 here for more Lovington boys basketball tonight, and then 1 week from tonight,
Yes,
you start
ma'am. Start with the Bulldogs.
You start with a bang against Artesia. At least you got them on home court to
Yes,
start
ma'am.
with.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you expect out of that game?
It's a lot. We've made this a rivalry now. It's an Artesia-Lovington rivalry, and it's something always great happens. I mean, and Artesia's really good this year. I mean, we're gonna have to play like this next Friday as well to
Speaking of that, I mean, the confidence that you guys gained from this game tonight, they know if they played like this, against Clovis and beat Clovis, they can beat Artesia.
We can do this, yes, ma'am. So it's going to be a good one.
All right. Well, good luck. We'll certainly see you then, and congratulations again, Coach, tonight. Thanks for coming up and talking with us too. All right.
Have a good night.
You're welcome. Thank you. And with this, you go up. They go up. Lovington goes up 11-7 on the season. Again, one non-district game coming up on Tuesday night here at 5:30, and then starting district here next Friday. So 3 home games in a row. Let's hope that Lovington will come out, pack the gym, and be ready for that game. Again, a great 49-46 victory over Clovis tonight. Lovington is on the roll, and we will certainly be here with them. We'll have the game on Tuesday and again on Friday. Thanks to Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan, running the camera. We appreciate you as always. Did you enjoy the game tonight? He loved it. It was exciting, he said. Well, thank you so much. Thank you to Marshall as well, your dad. Nice to meet your father, and we appreciate your help and enjoy it. Safe travel home, okay? Thank you very much, Jonathan. And thank you for listening again. 49-46, your final score. Lovington winning this one tonight. I'm Dawn Morgan saying so long. We'll have more Lovington boys basketball for you on Tuesday right here on Lovington Sports, YouTube, and HobbsAmerica.com. Good night.